devas are like the guardian angels that people believe. You always have someone looking out for you, whether that's God, angels, devas, Devi. Doesn't matter. Always have that faith that someone is looking after you. No one is alone in this world. The Divine Mother is always looking out for us. It's just people come from different traditions. They have different words, a different language for the same symbols. So it's good to remember there is always a guardian angel, or the devas are always looking down on us and protecting us so much and helping us and healing us when we need it. Even in your sleep, they come. I'm just saying, even in the bhajans, even in the music, the different ragas, the different tunes that may be there. Often she's very strict when it comes to the sound system being correct or someone being offbeat. All of the musicians are, because they know that the devas, they are inherent in those different ragas of music, in the different tunes. They're inherent everywhere, in everything in this creation. They really are there. Just because we don't have the eyes to see, don't think that there's so many other beings that are not there. I mean, Amma sees them. Sometimes when you see her looking out, she may look up and she may look around, and it's not only at the people here. She's seeing on all sorts of different realms, different beings. I mean, should we have the ego to believe that we're the only, beings in this creation? Amma says no. There's many beings on other subtle realms that we don't have that subtlety to be able to see. But when you purify your mind, you will be able to see this. And they will never cause any harm to us. They're only there urging us on to do good things in life. We're getting it from all different directions, consciously, from people, from teaching, from books. You may hear, the teaching CDs, it's everywhere. E-books, books out there, and, wherever you are. But even on the other realms, all of your ancestors may be wishing you well on the way, trying to make you go to that beautiful place that they've found. I mean, everyone's got to die sometime. Even though we may come back, there's a beautiful realm to go to where so many other wonderful beings are dwelling. But anyway, that's not for us to think about that now. Just have faith that everyone is wishing you well on this journey. That's one of the beautiful things that I remember about taking the initiation into sannyas, when they gave the monastic vows, that a lot of it is in Sanskrit, so I had my own understanding of what it meant. But I remember when somebody translated one of the vows that you were taking, and it was to ask the blessings for everything in creation to help you on your path. And that's really what, Amma's always telling us. The creation and the creator, they're not two, they're one and the same, and everything is offering us blessings to help us on the path. We've just got to open our eyes to have that vision of it. It's really there. So you could never feel alone in this world. It's like everyone and everything is wishing you to reach the goal. I think everyone, when they come in front of Amma, she's able to melt away the ego so much. So even these big men you see in business suits, when they come up, you see them coming in line for darshan. Sometimes they just weep in her lap like a small child, because Amma's able to melt away the ego in us totally. So if you always think of Amma, being in front of Amma, even if you're dealing with someone, think that maybe this is really Amma. Amma always tells us God is just there in disguise behind every face that we come across. And if you really felt that, then you would have the ego melt away and you would have that purity arise in us. She reminds us you're a child of the divine, always. So just thinking like that, even just the constant remembrance when Amma's telling us again and again and again, you're always a beginner in spiritual life. You're always a beginner. If we remember that, then, where's the reason to be egotistical? And when you have that feeling of being a child, a beginner, then naturally you get a purity of mind that comes to us. It's not that you have to get it. You already have it deep inside. You've just got to brush away a little bit of the things covering it. And I think if you just remember again and again and again, we're always a beginner, then that brings the purity of mind back to us, the consciousness of it, the innocence. Some people feel they've lost the innocence, but you haven't really lost it. Everything is there. You've just got to look inside to find it.